Just Stop Oil, these protests are going on again, and I think there are plans over the next few days and weeks as well. It certainly looks that way. Latest, a dozen climate campaigners have been arrested, targeting 3 oil terminals. This is the latest wave of protests. Activists arrived at the Kingsbury terminal near Tamworth in Staffordshire, and the Navigator oil terminal in Thurrock, and the Grays oil terminal, both in Essex. That was early Friday morning. So these are Just Stop Oil is a group of activists affiliated with Extinction Rebellion. They showed people in orange high-vis jackets on top of oil tankers, blockading roads while holding signs. You have some sympathy with their aims, perhaps. What do you think should be done with these people? You just say, well, carry on. You're doing good work and you are bringing attention to a subject that we all need to know more about, or are you of the drag them off the lorry and off the road and arrest them sort of school of thought, really? 0345 6060 973. Grahame Buss is a former principal scientist at Shell, spokesperson for Just Stop Oil. Hello, Grahame. Good morning.
Hello, Andrew.
Hi there. It says you're a former principal scientist at Shell. Are there lots of principal scientists at Shell, or were you the principal scientist?
No, there are principal scientists. There are quite a few. There's a job group above that, but that's a business position. That's more a political position.
Yeah.
So I was a scientist at Shell. But can we just go back to the previous conversation? I was listening to that. We're also going to host Ukrainians in our home. We're
great.
Looking to host a single man. Single men are hard to host. People don't want them generally.
No.
I point out that under a 2-degree warming, we'll have 3 billion displaced people in this world. Where are we going to put them all?
Where did you get that from?
Where does that come from? That comes from the IPCC report and a number of other reports. It's a well-attested fact.
Right. So when's that going to happen?
It depends when we get to 2, doesn't it?
Where are we now?
We're currently just over 1, but you've got to look at it this way. Now is the decade in which we have to act. If we don't act now, 2 will come pretty soon. If we act now, 2 will probably be towards the back end of the century. But we have to act now. If we don't, we'll be seeing this kind of change in our lives very soon, well within our lives.
I've come across devout people before, with respect. Devout people who are...
I'm a scientist.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But you're also with Just Stop Oil. I'll just finish the thought.
No, it doesn't stop you being a scientist.
I've come across people. There's an awful lot of people who really believe stuff and who really get to the point where, even though everyone else believes it as well, they become slightly obsessed. I'm seeing some of that with some of your younger members and some of their quotes, and that slightly bothers me. They're putting themselves in danger and they're catastrophizing. They think the world's going to stop spinning. That, I don't know how healthy that is.
Look, when I was in Shell, I worked...
How long were you there for, Grahame, just for detail?
45 years.
How much?
35 years.
35 years. So you're taking their money in the pensions, that's for sure. But anyway, 35 years.
Yeah, we're all hypocrites, aren't we? Now, when I was in Shell, I worked with a former chairman of Shell. He was called Lord Oxborough, Ron Oxborough. He was also a chief scientist of the government. Now, he told Shell how serious this was. Shell don't think that this is just some zealot stuff. They don't think it's not true. They know it's true. The oil industry knows it's true.
Well, nobody's denying climate change, though, Grahame, are they? Who's denying climate change? Very few.
Well, what we seem to be denying is the rate at which we have to address it. Now is the decade in which we have to address it. That's absolutely...
We're already, though, are we not, making a very significant move in the right direction with renewables, perhaps with nuclear energy as well? Do we not all understand that we are now in a transition period away from hydrocarbons and more towards renewables? Do you not think that we've already got this message? Do you really think that you're getting your message across as an organisation with the actions that you're perpetrating upon people, jumping up and on lorries, gluing yourself to things? Is that disruption helpful?
Andrew, one of the transitions we have to make as the International Energy Agency said, is we have to stop all new oil and gas production.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, do you think that the question is, do you think that you're affecting people in a positive way in terms of achieving your aims and goals by doing what you're doing?
Yes, I do. So one of the things we have to do is we have to stop all new oil and gas this decade. Some people say a little bit later, but essentially it's a decade. And if we don't do that, we are driving a coach and horses through our climate commitments, and we will be.
But why is people backing up people on the roads and all that? Is it just so you can come on programs and talk about it and broadcast this message and to continue to get this media attention? Because I don't think that you're winning anybody's hearts and certainly nobody's minds with this. I don't think that's. I think it's a negative for what you're trying to do, the means by which you're going about it. Do you understand where I'm coming from with that? Surely.
I hear what you're saying, but I don't agree with you. I think we are making a difference. We are working within the democratic process. Non-violent civil resistance is part of the democratic process. The people who are objecting now are our future. They know the terrible risks we're taking.
And I know how strongly you feel that, and I know how strongly they feel that as well. When's your Ukrainian guest coming, Grahame?
We're still doing the visas.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, good luck with that, because that's a bit like climate change. Slow, but happening, hopefully. Grahame, take care of yourself. Thank you very much indeed. Grahame Buss is a scientist at Shell, former scientist at Shell, and a spokesperson for Just Stop Oil. You got any views on Just Stop Oil? Do you think they're actually achieving something with the means by which they're operating, or not? I mean, I know it's irritating, but do you think they're actually achieving something? Be honest about that. 0345 6060 973. Just gone 8:30.